What's going on, guys? Mickle here, and I have a video for you today that is absolutely going to blow your mind. I found direct proof that the SEC has been lying to the judge, and this is information that you have not seen before. This is absolutely insane, and I am currently working with a reporter to break this news. Guys, you need to see this video, and I need you to go to my Twitter page and start retweeting this evidence so we can get the word out here. This is going to absolutely blow your mind, and let's jump right into it. Alrighty guys, let's jump right into it, and you are not going to believe what I'm about to show you. The SEC is directly lying to the court, trying to save its butt right now because they are getting absolutely wrecked in this court case, and they have nothing left to do in this case other than lie to the court. This is an absolutely horrible position the SEC has chosen to take, and I believe the judge is going to see right through it because it's blatantly obvious. Here I tweeted out, here's clear evidence the SEC is trying to walk back the public policy it put out on Ethereum. The reason the SEC is trying to do this is because back in the day they gave Ethereum a free pass by going out of their way to say that they did not see it as a security. Well, unfortunately for them, this came back to backfire later on when they filed their case against Ripple, because then Ripple was very easily able to say, well, if you said Ethereum wasn't a security, there's no reason XRP should be. Well, if we look right here, we can see that at the bottom of the SEC documents, this is very obvious. They're saying, and this is on multiple SEC articles, they're saying the commission has also publicly recognized Ethereum and its native currency Ether. See William Hinman, Director of Division Corporate Finance, Digital Asset, and this is the speech he gave on June 14th, 2018, where he stated that Ethereum was not a security. So it's very obvious the SEC is taking credit for Bill Hinman's speech in which he said Ethereum was not a security. Not a problem, but a problem for the SEC in this case. So what did they try to do? They tried to take it all back and pretend like it didn't happen. This is directly a direct transcript from the Ripple SEC case, and the lawyer for the SEC says, so I want to make it clear that this is my understanding of the current situation, and I don't want to be overly technical, but the SEC itself, my understanding, it has not taken an official position. There is no action that it took to say Bitcoin is not a security, Ether is not a security. Right here is a direct lie to the court. It is very obvious that right here in the SEC's own documents, they are literally admitting that the commission has publicly recognized Ethereum and its native currency Ether and directly refer to the speech. This is a direct action by the SEC stating that Ethereum is not a security in their view, and they're trying to pretend like it didn't happen because it is going to destroy their case against Ripple. That's not it. This gets even worse, and it's going to blow your guys' mind. If we look right here in the deposition of Bill Hinman, this actually comes out again. He says, to his knowledge, like he doesn't know, the court is saying the SEC still has not taken any position or expressed a view on ETH status. This is the guy who gave the Ethereum speech, who the SEC referenced his speech and said that this is market clarity they were giving. They were now saying that that literally never happened. They are literally saying anything they can to get out of this court case because it is falling apart on them, and all they have left to do is lie. If we look at this, and this is the final top off, here is a letter to an investor from the SEC, and it says, Dear investor, thank you for contacting the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Please be advised Ethereum is not registered with the SEC. Additionally, please be advised that the SEC has not made any public statements regarding Ethereum status. Once again, completely lying, because we see right here that the SEC has directly used this speech as a way to give clarity to the market. And if you're thinking, oh, that's just one document, well, take a look at this. This is actually 4 different examples where the SEC directly uses this speech right here and says the speech was done on behalf of them to bring clarity to the market. This is absolutely obvious for anyone with a brain. They can see that the SEC back in 2018 used this speech to give clarity to Ethereum, and now are trying to walk back on it because it hurts them in the Ripple case. They were hoping no one would pull this up, they were hoping no one would see it, and they were hoping they could just sneak this by and no one would ask any questions. But it is blatantly obvious that this speech was done to give Ethereum clarity, and now they are lying to the court and trying to pretend like it didn't happen. They say there's no action that it took to say Bitcoin is not a security, Ethereum is not a security. This is a lie to the court. So what else is going on here that makes this all even crazier? Well, what if I told you that this might all have been a setup by the lawyer, Mr. Bliss, who said this. After potentially blowing up the SEC's case against Ripple by admitting the SEC has never made any determination about ETH, Dugan Bliss, that's the lawyer, goes straight to BlockFi. And I say all the world's a stage. So let me break this down for you. The SEC, for a fact, back in the day, no doubts about it, was clearly taking credit for Bill Hinman's speech. This is undisputed. This is all over the place, all over their own documents. They are saying, look at this speech. This will give you clarity. So what then happens? In the Ripple case, Mr. Bliss says there is no action that it took to say Bitcoin is not a security, Ethereum is not a security. An obvious lie. This never happened. It was plain as day. It's a clear lie to the core and really just exaggerates the fact that, yeah, they did say it wasn't a security and they reference it in their own articles. Massive problem for the SEC. It just shows they're lying to the court, but also shows that they did give guidance on Ethereum. And because of that, XRP should also be declared not a security because it meets all the prongs that William Hinman said in the speech. Anyway, what does Bliss do after this? Well, he immediately resigns from the SEC. After that, he resigns from the SEC and immediately joins a cryptocurrency company called BlockFi. I don't know what else to tell you. This is crazy, and the even crazier part was between the time that he made this call by going out of his way to lie to the court, he was then not allowed to say a word during the next hearing. They totally cut him off because they realized that he just blew up the case for them. He literally went to the court, lied, totally exposed the fact that, hey, this entire time the SEC was saying that William Hinman's speech was something that the market should follow, and he went out of his way, lied about it to the court, and really just exposed this whole charade. Immediately after, he says, all right, see ya, I'm out of here, and then goes to work for a cryptocurrency company. I don't know how much crazier this could get. This is wild, but I want to let you know this is not just me making this video. I took the extra steps, and I've been in direct contact with Charles Gasparino about this entire thing. I've been feeding him all this information, and he's starting to catch on. I think a little bit before this, he didn't really realize how in-depth this really got. He was under the impression that the SEC was still sticking with the fact that they were saying, look, Ethereum's not a security. They can say Ethereum's not a security. That's fine. The problem is they're trying to walk back on it, and that's when it gets shady, because it's very obvious that they cannot walk back on it because they said it themselves. Ethereum is not a security. They can't just go and say this is some guy's personal opinion. We never said it, because they directly in their arguments say that we are behind this and this is what we want the market to follow. They are taking this position, and whether they like it or not, that's the case. That's what they're stuck with. They can't go back and change it now. This is super interesting, and I cannot wait to see where this ends up. The thing I thought was really funny was that after this guy, William Bliss, or I forget, Douglas Bliss, whatever his name is, they never let him talk again during the next transcript. I'm very interested to know whether this was a setup by him to tank the case, or he just made a massive mistake and they're like, all right, dude, you're out of here. I thought it was pretty interesting, though, because he is working for a high-profile company afterwards, so I wonder if he went in and said, look, I just got Ripple out of this case, now you guys can list XRP. Who knows? We'll never know that, but we do know that the SEC is in a horrible position right now. This is falling apart for them. The last thing I want to tell you guys is make sure you guys go, or at least go to my Twitter, and I'll pin this tweet down in the comments and retweet this right here. This says, this is the rally for crypto happening on December 10th. This is how you guys let your congressmen and senators know that what is happening right now in the crypto market is absolutely criminal, and the SEC is literally trying to get away with robbery right in front of their faces. If you can't go, it doesn't matter. Retweet it so people who are close in the area can go. It will help garner attention. It will help bring more voices to the cause. This is extremely legitimate. Make sure the least you guys can do is go to my Twitter and retweet this. Help get the word out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video down below. We want as many people as possible to see this video. We need to expose the SEC because we can't just leave it to Ripple. We need to take action ourselves. Thank you guys so much for coming. For now, Mickle out.